What's going, y'all? It's Treyxoldd. I'm about to show y'all how I made this beat. So without further ado, I'm gonna get into it. So the first thing that I did when I started arranging, or when I started making this beat, was I started with this in, and it sounds like this. Hello. Oh, okay. Okay, so I started with this A note right here. Then I added some tension by adding it up to A sharp. Then what I did was I added little small counter notes for embellishment. So just notes to kind of design it a little bit. So the first notes I added for embellishment was the little bass notes at the bottom, and and the bass notes sound like this. So that's what I did for my bass notes. After that, I added my top notes, and my top notes, they sound like, or my counter notes, they sound like this. So that's what I did for the main part of the melody, which is the synth. So then I added this bass, which sounds like this. Strummed it, added a slide note. I added stutters right here, so it kind of give it a little glitch feeling. After that, I added my lead. If it's not gliding, it's not riding. You need that lead to glide, and it needs to be sliding at the same time. But with your lead patterns, it also has to be repetitive as it is gliding, because it is a lead. Same for this lead right here. Just adding sauce to it. And then I added my bell to kind of give it that little yeet / trap feeling. So the bell sounds like this. Moving into my drums, I added this hi-hat right here. And then just for a little bit more sauce, I added like slight hi-hat rolls that kind of sound like super trap almost. It's just designing the hi-hats a little bit. Then I added this clap. So that's what my clap sounds like. Moving into my 808s, I have two 808 patterns. This is the first one. It sounds like this. Tension notes, doubled patterns or triplet patterns, and then I doubled it right here. But I left room for my other 808 that sounds like this. And then for the last part, I also added this hyperpop vocal chop right here, which sounds like this. that's just the sauce right there. Here are my mixing. Added Edison for the vocal chops, soft clipper for the intro. Oh wait, no, soft clipper for the master, low filter for the intro, gross beat for the arrangement parts, and everything else I just leveled and mastered. And then of course I had to mix my tag. So that's what I did for this beat. I'm about to go ahead and play it. So for that last little part, for the last 2 bar, well, no, my bad. For the last 8 bars, what I did was I added this little gross beat pattern right here. That's just to give it a little sauce. By the way, I'm not copying. I'm coining. That's what I meant. I'm coining this technique. For the last little 8 bars, I'm gonna put a gross beat pattern right there to kind of give it a little bit more sauce. And then for the ending of that, I added this stutter as I was arranging it. I'm coining that. That's my stuff now. I'm coining it. So that's what I did for this beat. And then of course added the low filter for the intro. I did the same thing over here, and then I added another gross beat another gross beat pattern to kind of chop it up a little bit. So yep, that's how I made my beat. So thank you for watching.